My name is Ed, and this is my Thunderbird 2 build from Model Space. How did I get started with models? This is comes from, I don't know, I was very young. I had a cousin that was mad about building those plastic models, and I used to visit my aunt's house while he was building things, and I used to break them. He used to go mad with me, so I always wanted to build as well, so I wanted to interact with him, but he didn't want me to do it anyway. So I decided that the following Christmas I would going to get my own. So I waited for Christmas. Christmas came, and my father asked me what I wanted, so I got my first plastic model. So from then on, all the time I had some money, or used to save my pocket money, used to go to this toy shop and buy. So that's how I started like building airplanes, all sort of tanks, all sort of things. And I really was mad about that. My favorite part about building models is when I get the model itself. When I open the box, I start checking the parts, looking at the details, you know, how everything gets together, is going to be assembled. The colors, you know, the painted colors I needed to use. I spend a lot of time just admiring it, how good the part is. That's the importance about having a good model, because you look at them, you see the care, how well things are done, shaped, the color, the pattern. That's what I do, and mainly I really enjoy doing that when I'm by myself late in the evenings, when everyone is in bed, so I can just go in and just look part by part, by part, and just spend time just admiring it. Yeah? My top tip would be like really spend time reading the instructions. Don't jumping in. Don't go for just like, I know what I'm doing, start gluing things and put things together. Chances are you are going to regret it. So be really careful, have a very good look on the parts, follow the instructions, try to fit them first before you assemble, mainly before you use the glue, because that's it. If you do like the right on the left and vice versa, it's spoiled. Yeah, so be careful with that. This model, the most challenging part was the small parts on it. It's like hundreds of them, very tiny ones. Very difficult to play with them, to to place them in the right place. And because it uses a bit of glue as well, so you have to be very careful not to damage the parts, because otherwise it would spoil the model if you have like some glue showing up. So this is, if you look at this part here, for example, you have like I don't know, 20 or 30 parts just here. Probably you don't realize that, but every single thing here is a part, everything. So it was very hard, but gave me a lot of pleasure to have them like this together. From the models I have built so far, the one I really enjoyed, was very hard and was a massive pleasure to have it in front of me, was the McLaren. The McLaren from Model Space, the MP4, that was stunning. It was very hard, some parts of it, mainly because the gluing part is a bit tricky, but was really nice. I have it was really good. I really like it. If I could build anything in the world, I would like to build a spacecraft. Anything space, NASA, any sort of, but mainly the space shuttle. I really like the space shuttle. I have, I don't know, probably 100 of them, metal casts, plastic, rubber, I collected them. I have a collection. Every time I come across one, I buy it. So I would love to have a space shuttle in a nice size, complete if it's possible, with launch pads and lightings, everything. I would love it. This model, the best features about is the, well, first of all, is the number of vehicles you get. It's just astonishing the number of parts you have on it. So everyone, you know, like, it's so well done. If you look at the details, the colors, everything that goes on it, it's amazing. I really love it. I loved every one of them. It's just amazing. It was a pleasure to do every one of them. And of course, the main one is the Thunderbird 2, that you have like they call the pod. So when the pod lifts, you know, you can replace with another pod. So it's really nice the way it works as well. You know, the legs, they go up and down. Very clever the way internally the part was done. Really good. Parker, the driver, he was based in a character, was a waiter in a bar, in a pub in Cookham, near Maidenhead. The writer used to go to the pub there, and he met this guy that he based the character. So it's from where I live.